Hello, I'm Michael Rahme. I'm the president of the SRC, and I've been studying at UNSW for about almost 4 years now. Affirmative consent is more than just saying yes or a lack of a no. It's not coercive, it's not pressure, it's coming from a good place. My understanding of Sash, but also my understanding of being a man, actually comes a lot from my sister. I've looked up to her and I've respected her since I was a kid. And she's taught me the values of generally respecting women and including all people in conversations. And all of these conversations that I've had around consent, what affirmative consent looks like, has all stemmed from my voice with women and my voice and dialogue with people in the peripheries, people with disabilities, people of colour, people of the LGBTQ background. Inclusion and consent starts with dialoguing with these people that for some reason you haven't really started a conversation with altogether, and then the rest kind of falls into place. People should expand their borders a little bit more and get to talking to people. Australia has a big ideology that she'll be right, but that's far from the truth. I think that if I can say anything to young men, that it is to feel comfortable in yourself as a human being, and that if you see something that is just not right, then you should talk on it. You should intervene. You should raise what is right with your peers. You should raise what is right with anyone you speak to in life. Treat every individual like a human being. Treat every individual the way you want to be treated, and it's so simple. Microaggressions are just little insults here and there, little sexist ideologies, little statements attached to the suppression of women. Little statements here and there. A lot of the time, a lot of people don't even know that they are committing a microaggression or saying a microaggression. For some people, they can just roll right past you don't even notice them. But for a lot of people, it's like whiplash. If you're experiencing thousands of microaggressions in any day, which a lot of women and a lot of targeted peoples do, they're like 1,000 paper cuts. And it slowly seeps over to the point of just being absolutely unbearable and incredibly painful. It tears away at an individual's identity. It makes them feel less than, makes them feel sometimes undeserving of equality. So simple as, going to a bar, hanging out with your mates. Some bloke just goes, hey, let's go talk to some bitches. And all you have to do is pull that bloke aside and say, hey, what do you mean by that, mate? I mean the chicks, the girls. All right, well, why didn't you just say that? It's like, oh, you know what I mean. And it's like, no, mate, just there are 1,000 words, of billions of words out there, and you just chose to use that one. I think that you can afford to use a couple of more, add a few more into your vocabulary, and it's just as simple as that. Success to me looks like a conversation, and it's so small and piddly, but you don't really understand the significance of an impact of a conversation. Just being open to the idea of, okay, maybe I've been doing things wrong. Let me hear your side. Let me understand why. I want to look forward to the day where my sister can walk home and I don't have to see ruined makeup from all the sweat and stress that it takes to walk home at night. I want to see her be able to walk home and not look like she's out of breath, be able to walk home and know that she feels happy and safe, that she doesn't have to put her keys between her knuckles, that she doesn't have to add an extra 10 minutes to her walk home, and that she doesn't have to rely on me or anyone else to feel safe and to feel happy. And I think that starts with men acknowledging and respecting all peoples, especially women.